Hi there, folks. It's Mandy from Kemp Freehold, and I am out and about today just doing stuff around the farm. I guess we're a farm. I don't know, 2 acres, does that qualify? Leave your answer in the comments if you think that qualifies. So, you have to excuse me, I'm a little hoarse. We've either got allergies or something going on, I don't know. So we're outside. I'm about to milk the goats. And I have so far, we've had breakfast. Well, the kids have. I haven't eaten yet. I'm fasting until 10 or 11. I haven't made up my mind. And so we've done that. And then I've had coffee, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously. I feel like I'm still a little groggy. Anyway, so the kids are getting their chores done. And Kaz is going to bring the goats to milk. I'm sitting here on the stanchion. We have that outside here. It's nice weather, so I don't mind sitting out in the open air to milk, and then once the weather gets cool, we'll move it into the shed, but for now it's outside. And I figure I'd take you along with what I do in the day. It's not going to be overly exciting, but it's what I do. Some people find it interesting. I don't know why. That's for you, Kim. I see you. And Kaz is going to get us a goat. Kaz is letting Suki out. There's a definite order to this. Suki is she's the head of our herd, and she gets milked first. If we don't do it in that order, she gets very grumpy. I finally screwed this coffee can so that the food quits getting knocked over. She cheats. She goes around. And that's why I like horns on goats. I know a lot of people dehorn them, but I prefer to have something to grab a hold of. And here she is. She's going to get milked. She's a lot better behaved now than she used to be before. I don't know if you saw the old video with me trying to milk her when it had been a long time since she'd been milked. And she behaves much better now. Kaz is going to give it a try. He's not too good at it yet, but he keeps trying to practice. Suki's mostly patient with him. But I'm going to have to jump in here, so on to the next clip. Oh, there we go. He did it. Yay! It's almost 10 o'clock, and we're running a little behind today. I haven't had breakfast yet. I wanted to have peanut butter. Unfortunately, our other peanut butter jar was out, and we eat a lot of natural peanut butter that separates. I don't know if you can see all that oil in there. Sure you can. And so it needs to be mixed back together. I hate trying to mix it by hand, so I put it in my Cuisinart. When I have to do it, I do more than one jar. So here's one jar I did already of Teddy's peanut butter. It's out of Australia, I think, and it's amazing. And then I have this keto nut butter, which is also fantastic. And it separates also, so it will go in there. I don't like dirtying up my Cuisinart for only one jar, so I do at least 2 jars. We go through probably 2 pounds of peanut butter, a pound of peanut butter a week. And this is almost 2 pound package. I suspect before inflation it was probably a 2 pound package of peanut butter. So when I do this, it'll be about 3 weeks worth of peanut butter. But I'm not going to dirty up with peanut butter, because if any of you have ever had to clean peanut butter out of plastic, you know what a pain in the dupa that is. So here we go. That's what I'm working on right now. And then I'm going to sit down and have my breakfast, because I have my keto buns all toasted and ready to go. And there we are. It's 11:30. We have mostly finished up school. Kaz has not finished. He had a meltdown, so we're going to let cooler heads prevail, and he can just, right now he's reenacting some battle with his army men and blocks as buildings, so we're just going to let him do that, and then later on he can do his actual paper schoolwork. He did get the reading that we do together, so the only thing that's left for him is his individual work. So, I'll fight with that battle later, and that's, one of the advantages of homeschooling. And so now I'm going to do my dishes, because they are out of control again. I know y'all are shocked, right? Well, that's the way these things go, you know. It shouldn't take very long to clean them up, though, because a lot of that stuff's really just big stuff that needs to be washed and gotten out of the way. It is 2:10 in the afternoon, and I'm sitting down to lunch. I still haven't caught up on the dishes. There have been a few mishaps, to say the least, this afternoon. The kids did get their lunch of leftovers, and I am having a burger with tomato, lettuce, and the bread is made out of egg yolks and melted butter. They're not bad. And I'm having a sugar-free drink. I know they're not good for you, but that's what I'm having. Bear is outside playing with the little kids in the sandbox so I can eat in peace, which is, you know, if you have little kids, you know what an amazing, marvelous thing that is. So I'll be getting back to dishes and laundry after I eat. It is now 5:15. I still have not caught up on the dishes because I keep finding more of them. But I did wash another load. And now I'm working on supper. I'm going to pick the meat from the bones off those chicken that I cooked on Sunday night. And I am going to pick that, and we are having chicken noodle soup. The bones will go into the very gross compost bucket. Yeah, I compost our bones. The smoogie bits go to either the dog or the chickens. So that's what I'm going to work on now. I did get a little bit of laundry folded, but I didn't get very far with that either. The chicken is picked, and this I have made into a vegetable style stew, soup, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to add noodles to that, but there was enough to have a second meal, and so I made tomorrow night's dinner, because I'm clever that way. And this is white bean chicken chili. I may add more beans to it. I added northern beans, chicken and broth, and collard greens. And yeah, that's going to need more beans. Kaz, go get 2 more cans of beans for us, please. Thank you, sir. And that'll be tomorrow night's dinner. When I heat that up, I will be adding sour cream to that, and that's done. So tomorrow Mandy will thank me. It's a little after 6, and I have put the chicken chili for tomorrow night into the refrigerator, and the chicken soup for tonight is on the stove. I'm getting it boiling so I can cook the noodles in there. And now what I'm doing is I'm making a dessert. I don't often do that, but I am. So these are those pancakes that the baked pancakes that nobody really liked. I don't understand why. They weren't bad, but I don't know. Anyway, so to revive these, I'm going to mix sugar in there and pulverize, and then I'll show you the next step. So here is the pre-canned pie filling. It looks disgusting. I added sugar with it because it had been sugar-free. It looks lumpy, but that's because of the cornstarch. Don't worry, when it heats up, it won't look that bad. Here are the crumbs of the pancakes I added with brown sugar, so they're kind of on the damp side now. And I'm going to cut in melted butter to make lumps like you would a regular crumb topping. I'm going to keep working that in, and I can't do this one-handed, so I really need to get my stand set up for a better experience for you guys. Now that they're crumbs, and they're kind of lumpy and mushy, we will just drop them, and by we, I mean me. I'm just going to drop them on the top of here, like you would for any kind of crumb topping, and then I'll put it in the oven at 350 degrees. I'll check it after 20 minutes just to be sure, but it's probably going to take 35, 40. And there we are, dessert. I like to try and make a dessert every now and again, especially when we're having a light dinner like a soup. That way everybody gets, you know, a kind of a treat since it is a light meal. I don't think I'll be partaking, but this looks very good. Alrighty, into the oven this goes. Here's what the cobbler ended up looking like. It melted and it looks pretty good. We're gonna let it cool before we give it a try, and we'll let you know how it came out. Here it is dipped up. It didn't dip up very pretty, but it tastes pretty good. Bo, what do you think? You like it? Yeah. Yes. So that was a win, and I should probably do the dishes, but I'm not gonna lie, it's probably It's 7:30. I'm beat. This is gonna wait till tomorrow, I guess.
No.
And I'm just gonna sit and crochet on the baby blanket, I guess. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.